Hello, good people. Tim Armacost, saxophonist here. Welcome to my lair. I'm sitting at my piano because I'm here to introduce my project for the year called Synesthesia. It's a composition project that I'm initiating today, and I'm going to have it run for a year. If you have ever heard of synesthesia, you might be aware that it's the association of unrelated sense material. In other words, one sense triggers another sense, which happens in a way that's sort of unusual. In my case, the musical keys are each related to a color. It's a little bit tricky to explain, but the best I've been able to come up with is when I'm playing in the key of G, the atmosphere in my mind is red. It's a kind of a cool experience, and over the years, I've discovered that there are quite a few different ways in which it manifests. I noticed this in the early part of my career. For the first time, a friend of mine and I were playing a tune called Sauji, which was in the key of G. Piano's getting a little spicy. Time to get the tuner in. I better do that before I start composing music on this piano again. The key of G sounds red to me. It doesn't really work in reverse. In other words, if I hear something in the key of G, I don't necessarily see the color red. But when I'm playing in the key of G, I experience the color red. And after some years, different keys began to emerge. And so what I'm going to do over the course of the next year is each month I'm going to concentrate on a color, and I'm going to write a composition in that color. Of course, we'll do related colors, and the part of the inspiration of this idea is that I can compose. I'm going to try composing from the perspective of here's red and here's yellow. What do those two colors look like together, and how can I blend them? In other words, how can I think about the color and the way the colors relate to each other, and then use the sounds that are associated with those colors to find something that I've never found before. It's a kind of compositional process that I've never consciously explored. It's happened more unconsciously so far. And I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to write music from that experience and see if I can't come up with some music that only I could compose, since it comes from my experience. So I welcome you to, right now, just have a look around the Synesthesia Patreon page and let me know if there's anything you would like to know more about, if there's something you'd like me to concentrate on. I'm going to take a color each month, and after 12 months, I will have been through all 12 musical keys and the colors associated with them, and various other experiments along the way. Have a look at the page. Let me know in either the comments or send me an email directly. And I'll be delighted to hear if you're interested to know more about this process, and would love to have you along for the ride. Okay, thanks.